Good morning, class 12. Today in English grammar, I have taken up notice writing as it's the part of your short composition, which is a category of writing section according to our syllabus. Now, to start with notice, let us know what a notice is. A notice is a written or printed information that can be in form of an official statement of public importance or a warning in advance. Since a notice is primarily meant to inform a large number of people, it must be clear and brief. It is a very important form of written communication used by individuals and organizations to convey information about functions, events, and occasions. I hope you people are aware of what a notice is, and in your previous classes also you must have learnt about notice writing, a simple written and printed information which has to be very clear about its details. So let us know what are the important points we need to keep in mind while writing a notice. Now the first comes here is write the name of the organization, institution, office issuing the notice. That means whoever is issuing the notice, the name of that particular organization, institution or office comes at the first. The word notice is always written under the name of the organization, institution or office. Date of issuing notice is written on the left hand side. Heading, subject should be eye-catching, brief and precise. Now eye-catching is simple, like it should be attractive. Brief, that means it should be short, and precise, whatever details you are giving should be accurate. That means we have to follow the accuracy. The content must include complete information. It must include the 7 W's of writing. That is who, what, where, why, when, in what way and for whom. The purpose of the notice should be very clear. The name and designation of the issuing authority should be mentioned. The language used must be lucid. Lucid means very clear and must be written in the third person. For example, pronouns like I, you, me, mine, your, our, etc. should not be used. Choice of tense will depend on the nature of the notice. For example, in a notice announcing an event, future time references will be used more than any other tense form. The last but not the least, the notice should be presented within a box. Now here I am sharing with you a pic of a format of a notice to be written. Now at the right side you can see that certain things are being marked as we have read previous. That first of all comes the name of the organization. Second comes the notice, which is written completely in capital letters. That means all 6 letters come in capital letters. Date is mentioned towards the left hand side. Then comes the heading or the subject. Now if you have paid attention to it, all these 3, the name of the organization, the notice and the subject, all 3 comes in the center. We'll try to see that the space which we leave towards the left and the right should be equal. That means these 3 should come in the center according to the lines. Box is very important for a notice to be made. Then we have the heading, subject, then we have the content of the notice, and then comes the name and the designation of the person who has issued the notice. So this is the format of the notice where these are the markings of the notice to be followed. I have shared the pic of this format. You will write it in your fair notebook as it is. Now moving on to know the 3 types of notice which we are going to study in this class. The first one is notice for meeting. In this, the points which we need to value, that means we need to keep in mind who has called the meeting, agenda or purpose of the meeting, date, time, venue of the meeting, who is to attend the meeting, number of persons, departments included, specific instructions for the person called the meeting, signatory with name and designation. In case of further details, contact person with designation. मैक्सिमम ये होता है, जैसे हमने देखा कि it has to be precise and brief. Almost all information is given in the notice, but at the end we also write For further details, please contact the undersigned. When we feel that in certain notice there are certain more things to be discussed about the notice which you are issuing, so it may be that the person who is reading the notice may have another queries apart from the information you have given in the notice. So in that case, we mention this line that for further details, that means if they have any other extra question or query in their mind, they can further contact the person whose name is given below, that is the undersigned Rajendra Pal, secretary, given here according to this notice. This is a solved example. Now this was the first type, that is notice for meeting. I have shared two solved examples of this after this video. Similarly, same way, the pattern it is given here, same way you will do it in your fair notebook. Now moving on to the second type, that is related to notice for events, competition, celebration, annual sports, event, cultural festival. This is the second type of notice in which we need to know who is organizing the event, objective purpose of the occasion, date, time, duration, venue of the event, who can participate, essential qualification, eligibility conditions, last date for registering names, depositing the amount, etc. स्पेसिफिक इंस्ट्रक्शंस इफ़ एनी, यानी इन इंफॉर्मेशन के अलावा अगर आपको कोई और स्पेसिफिक इंस्ट्रक्शन देनी है, सो यू आर सपोज टू गिव इट. कॉन्टैक्ट पर्सन विद डेजिग्नेशन. अगेन वी हैव अ सॉल्व एग्जाम्पल हियर, यू कैन हैव अ लुक. I have shared the pic of two examples of each type which you are going to write in your fair notebook as it is, exactly the way I am showing here, and the pictures which I will be sharing with you. Now the third type of notice which we are going to learn is about the tours, fairs, exhibition, campaigns, seminars, workshops, debates, group talk. The points to remember in this particular notice is name and nature of the event, objective, purpose, occasion, subject of the program, seminar, debate, workshop, etc., who can participate or attend, expenditure, entry fee, etc., specific instructions. With this we have name of the organizer, date, time, duration of the program, place, venue, destination, speakers, chief guest, honorable persons, inauguration, conclusion, contact details. So this is the third type of notice, and again here we have a solved example of this. As I have said that for each type I have shared two examples which are solved. You need to write down in your fair notebook along with the details and value points in each type. I hope I am clear with the three types of notice we have read here. So your task is that you need to write about the format, that is an example which I am sharing with you, all the three types of notice along with the value points and the two examples which are solved and shared in this. So I hope it's clear. If you have any doubt regarding this, let me know in the feedback in our WhatsApp group. Till then, finish your work on time and submit me soon. Thank you, class.